All right, here we are. So excited to be able to share this with you guys. What a crazy night. This has been an awesome journey to make this film. I'm Chris Burkhardt, the director of this project we called Unner, and this is Ben Weiland, who was the assistant director and lead cinematographer on the project. A lot of other amazing people worked on this film, and afterwards we're going to dive into kind of a filmmaker Q&A, answer some questions. We're going to bring on Matt McDonald, the really talented writer who worked on this film as well. But more importantly, I just wanted to give a quick intro. This is a short film, so 18 minutes long, and then we'll probably dive into like a 30-minute Q&A afterwards. But I just kind of wanted to set the stage as a storyteller and somebody who has a deep passion for kind of sharing, I guess, you know, the intimate stories of friends and relationships and our connection.
Only a handful of people are foolish enough to surf in Iceland.
Palpitating, kind of reading all these incredible comments and just being able to share this film. I don't know, it makes me cry. I actually couldn't watch it right now because I was getting too emotional. And as a parent, as a father, this is a film that was really important to me. And I just want to first say a couple things before we kind of jump into a Q&A. But tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have another kind of, it's more about the beauty of a connection to place with a person and not just let the waterfalls and the rivers and everything overpower it. You'll kind of notice we sort of almost muted. We like toned down the landscape so that it didn't feel overpowering. And I mean, that was kind of a challenge for us, right, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, it's so incredible and beautiful, and you actually have to consciously not try to shoot everything because everywhere you look, it's so amazing, you know. Right. And the point of this film was to really focus in on Ellie and Unner and their personal story, not just the landscape.
Yeah, it was a weird thing, but I think both of us, and Matt too, we received so much joy from being in a place that is so engaging, and that's really where these stories come about. So it's a funny one, you know. There's a reason Ben and I have been back multiple times. I know Matt is like frothing to go back, but you fall in love with the place, and then you realize that it gives something to you, and you want to give something back to it. And so in many ways, this is kind of our testament, our love letter to this amazing country. What is the hardest thing we had to overcome while creating this film? So Matt, I'm going to turn this one over to you. This is from Parker Turfer from Facebook. I know that the interview process was challenging and you know, trying to find Ellie's voice. Love to hear more about that.
Yeah, Chris always gives me the hard questions, everyone. So it's not surprised you turned this one over to me. Yeah, it's really, what Chris said is really the answer. I mean, just sitting down and talking to Ellie for hours and hours and hours. And, you know, there was a rough idea of what this story was going to be like, but really extracting the juice from that and distilling that down to something that's this short, right?
You. Cheers.